Abadiagani, your reply would be Missouri. I'm going to say it to my left, and then I'll say it to my right. Abadiagani. Abadiagani. All together as one. Abadiagani. Amen. We shall say this. I won't be before you long because this is a great opportunity to edify, glorify the elders, statesmen, your president, your deans, your professors, your mothers, your fathers, your aunties, your cousins, your brothers, and your sisters. You represent not tomorrow, not the now, but the everlasting. Stand with me in heart and mind. Close your eyes, open your heart to this prayer. Heavenly Father, the sovereign God that you are, Elohim, Ananiah, the only true living wise God, bless this day as only you can. Bring glory to your kingdom. Let us walk circumspect to your word. Let us do the things that bring glory to your kingdom. For you called us to be a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a peculiar people. Now, Lord, as we leave your presence and never your sight, we ask that you give us more power, more strength during this nation, in this revolution that we stand in. Use us that we may touch hearts and transfer us from the metamorphic stage, from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Now, Lord, as we leave your presence but never your sight, we ask that you build us up in the power that we need in this great nation and throughout the world. For you are the cosmos, the creator of everything ever created. We know that we stand before you to be justified and glorified, and the devil be horrified. And it is in Jesus' name we ask it all, that we claim victory in the name of Jesus, both now and forever. I rest. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you, Moses. Continuing with our program today, we will now open in song with our Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. To lead us in song is graduating senior Ms. Victoria McDowell. Where are you at, Victoria? Victoria? Where's Victoria? Oh, there she is. Awesome. I got to say, Victoria, I moved here in 2014, and one of the first events I went to in Black History Month was in 2015, and Victoria sang this song. I think she was 11 and killed it, and so we're in for a treat. But let me read your bio, do you justice. Victoria McDowell is graduating with a BM in Music Studies from SJSU. As a music major, she is known throughout the community for her performances of the national anthem. Her performances include San Francisco 49ers, San Francisco Giants, San Jose Sharks, San Jose State football, and many more. State of the county and city addresses, U.S. congressmen and mayoral swearing-in ceremonies, and the National NAACP convention. I know. Let's clap for that. I'm not even done. We can clap. That's a lot. For Lift Every Voice and Sing specifically, she won 3rd place in the NAACP National Lift Every Voice and Sing competition. Victoria is so excited to be singing for us all today. Please join me in welcoming our graduating senior, Victoria McDowell.
Please rise and join me in singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears have been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
Told y'all were in for a treat. Let's give Victoria one more round of applause. All right. So next, we usually transition to have a welcome from our president. She is unable to be here today, but did send her remarks. But before we transition, I will read our president's bio. Brief bio. Dr. Cynthia Teniente Matson served as the 31st president of San Jose State University. An internationally recognized Latina leader, President Teniente Matson is a champion of student success, diversity, equity, and inclusion, civic engagement, and experiential learning, and is the first Latina president at San Jose State University. Let's tune into the video from our president and leader, Dr. Cynthia Teniente Matson.
Congratulations, graduates, and welcome to the 43rd Annual Black Commencement Cultural Celebration, a tradition born from student leadership in 1982 and now a powerful symbol of community, progress, and purpose at San Jose State, thanks to the vision and work of the Black Leadership and Opportunity Center, the BLOC. Today, we celebrate you, your journey, your focus, determination, and commitment to your educational accolades. I applaud you and your entire circle of loved ones. This moment is rooted in the strength of those who came before you. And as you prepare to leave SJSU, remember you have widened the path for those who will follow you. To the student committee, thank you for reminding us what it means to be a grad. Graduates, rising, and degreeing. A fitting tribute to the power and potential of the community. Join me in extending a heartfelt thank you to the BLOC, the Black Commencement Planning Committee, and everyone who poured their time and energy into the preparation for this celebration. As you step into this next chapter, know that you are part of a legacy that grows with each achievement, each breakthrough, and each moment of pride. As Spartans, you are builders of tomorrow, rising with intention and purpose. Congratulations once again, class of 2025. Your future is bright, and we are so proud of you.
All right. We're going to continue on with the welcomes and introductions. Next, we have our Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Mari Fuentes Martin, to give some remarks and celebrate the graduating class. Dr. Martin.
Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. On behalf of the President, Cabinet, the administration, faculty, and staff, I welcome you to the 43rd Annual Black Grad Cultural Celebration. Today, I am honored to stand alongside you on this remarkable journey, one that is deeply rooted in strength, perseverance, and excellence. This moment is about more than degrees. It's about the legacy each of you represents. A legacy built on generations who believed in education even when the odds were stacked against them. A legacy of brilliance that has shaped every corner of the world, from the arts and sciences to justice, leadership, and innovation. As someone who identifies as Latina Chicana and does not share the lived experience you have, I come to this space with deep respect and admiration. I recognize today is a celebration of triumph over barriers, of identity, of culture, and of power. I am inspired by the determination, brilliance, and community that radiates from each of you. You are the future. You are the embodiment of dreams realized and doors opened. Continue to rise, to lead, and to uplift. The world needs your voice, your vision, and your light. Thank you for letting me be part of the witness to this moment. It's an honor I don't take lightly. Felicidades.
Thank you, Dr. Fuentes Martin, for your words of encouragement. Next, we'll have our faculty welcome, and I would like to invite Dr. Deborah Law, faculty in our nursing department, to the stage to deliver that welcome. Dr. Law.
Thank you, Jamal. Welcome, everybody. As they say, as the preachers say in church, I won't keep you long. You all know what that means. I just wanted to just take a few moments again to welcome all who have come today. I know that part of our theme is rooted in culture, and so I wanted to share with you what Google says about roots. It says that roots are essential for plant survival and growth, playing critical roles in anchoring the plant, absorbing water and nutrients, and storing food. And so you all are the plants today, and I want to make sure that we get a chance to acknowledge those who are part of your roots. If you've fixed Pookie a plate before, or had Pookie over for dinner, or any of those things, you are part of this village. And so I'd like to take just a moment and ask if you are able to stand. All of the guests who are here, if you could please rise for a moment. And as you are rising, graduates, I'd like for you to make sure you take an opportunity to look at this village that you have and also to give them a round of applause. Again, thank you. You may be seated. We all know and acknowledge that this is not something that we do or accomplish alone. And so we thank you for your support. Graduates, again, congratulations, congratulations. Keep in mind that you're not being given a degree. You earned a degree, and that's an important distinction to make. So with that, I will take my seat as I promised and not keep you long. Thank you.
All right, now we get to some of the fun stuff. We are going to have a student speaker, and so we get to hear from one of our graduates today. And we have invited one of our graduating members of class of 2025 to share an inspirational story. And this year's speaker is our very own Zachary Rocky Anderson. See, I knew to pause before I started reading. I knew that was going to happen. So I understand how this goes. Rocky is a business administration major with a concentration in marketing. He holds several roles on campus, including serving as the Director of Outreach on the Black Student Union Executive Board. He is also the chapter president and Fall 23 initiate of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, by the way of the Epsilon Mu chapter. And after graduation, he plans to pursue a career in tech sales or finance. And he's also really good at chess, so even though he's graduating, he owes me a rematch, because I don't lose that often. But let's give a huge round of applause to Zachary Rocky Anderson.
Before I begin my speech, I do want to take a moment to give a heartfelt thank you to Miss, soon to be Mrs. Machandris. On behalf of the class of 2025 and the entire Black community at SJSU, we want to express our deepest gratitude for everything you've done and continue to do. Your work does not go unrecognized. You pour so much into this community, and because of you, it thrives. So we are forever thankful for your light, your leadership, and your love, and we love you. So please give a hand for Ms. Machandris. With that being said, good afternoon, students, professors, faculty, staff, alumni, friends, family, and most importantly, good afternoon to the class of 2025. It is truly an honor to be standing in front of you today, addressing the 43rd Black Commencement for the class of 2025. My name is Zachary Isaiah Anderson, though most of you probably know me by my childhood nickname, Rocky. Today, we gather to celebrate something truly remarkable. And I say remarkable because this achievement did not come easy. So let's not treat it just like another day. This moment deserves to be celebrated to the fullest. And as I speak to you today, I just have one request: reflect. Take a moment to truly reflect. Think back on your time here at San Jose State University, on the journey, the growth, and the challenges that have shaped you. Because let's be real, this journey wasn't simple. For some of us, if not most of us, the road was especially tough. I'd be lying if I said the hardest part was just passing exams or turning in assignments. We all know there was so much more to it than that. Some of us struggled academically, no doubt about it. Maybe the transition from high school to college hit harder than expected. Maybe some of us were first-generation students navigating this university without any blueprint or guidance. Some of us failed a class, or two, or three, and had to double back and retake them the following semester. There were a lot of sleepless nights and early mornings, times when we had to study twice as hard just to grasp the material to pass that final or that midterm. Maybe the major we chose felt overwhelming at times, so challenging it made us question our path, our purpose. Maybe we even had moments where we considered switching majors, or maybe even thoughts about just dropping out completely. But yet, here we are, and still we rise. Some of us struggled financially. No shame in that. Maybe you spent hours on the phone with FAFSA trying to get your aid sorted before a professor threatened to drop you from a class. Maybe you had to juggle 1, 2, or maybe even 3 jobs on top of a full course load and being in leadership roles on campus just to cover tuition costs. And we're not even gonna talk about San Jose's sky-high housing rent. Some of us question if we can even keep up, if we could handle the weight of it all, the stress, the bills, the constant balancing act. Maybe we asked ourselves, is this even worth it? Could I really do this? But yet, here we are, and still we rise. Some of us struggled socially. From the moment we stepped on campus, it didn't always feel like we belonged. It is not easy navigating a predominantly non-Black institution, especially when Black students make up just 3% of the population here at SJSU. Maybe we struggle to find our community, our people, our place on this campus. Maybe we felt out of place in our classrooms, hoping to see at least one other Black student sitting beside us, and when we didn't, it left us questioning if we really belonged there at all. Maybe we were underestimated. Maybe we were treated like we weren't competent despite constantly proving otherwise. Maybe this journey felt lonely at times, and that loneliness made it harder to keep going. But yet, here we are, and still we rise. And for all of us, beyond the academic and social challenges, we faced our own personal battles. Silent battles that no one else could see but ourselves. It wasn't just what we went through in the classroom or on campus. We were carrying struggles from outside of school as well. Maybe it was a mental health battle, pressure piling up, anxiety creeping in, the weight of expectations resting heavily on our shoulders. Maybe some of us experienced heartbreak, whether from relationships or friendships, trying to heal while still showing up for ourselves. Some of us went through trauma, situations that shook our peace and made it hard to function. Maybe family issues weighed us down. Maybe we lost someone we loved, and that loss made it almost impossible to keep pushing. And right here, in our own Black Spartan community, we've lost some incredible souls. Roger McMillan, Camden McWright, Matthew Middlecoe, and my dear brother, one of my best friends, Kobe Tevis. May they all rest in peace. May they all rest in power. And now I ask you, if there's someone you've lost on this journey, someone God took too soon, I invite you to say their name in your heart or out loud in this moment to honor their life and legacy. May they all rest in peace. May they all rest in power. You see, these times were extremely tough because trust me, trust me, I know. Some days it was hard to even get out of bed. It was hard to keep going. But we kept going, not just for ourselves, but for everyone who couldn't be here today. And guess what? Here we are, and still we rise. Here we are. I mean, just take a moment, look around you. Look at all these beautiful, brilliant, educated Black people, soon to be college graduates. Like I said at the very beginning, do not take this accomplishment lightly, because none of this came easy. Life hasn't been easy, not even close. But every challenge, every obstacle, every high and low, setback, failure, sleepless night, and tears shed, they've all been part of the journey. And that journey, well, that journey is a testament to who we are. Strong, resilient, ambitious, powerful Black individuals. I mean, look at everything you overcame. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of how strong you are, how far you've come. And as we walk out of these doors today and step into the next chapter of our lives, understand this. Life won't magically get easier. Challenges will still come. There's still work to do. That's just the reality. But when things get hard, which they will, I want you to pause and reflect. Think back on everything you've already faced and everything you've already overcome. Because the truth is, hardships prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. I'm gonna say that one more time. Hardships prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. Growth does not come without adversity, so embrace it. Let it help shape you, but never let it break you. And above all, know this, 2 words, you can. You can do anything you set your mind to, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Because when I look around this room, I see future Black doctors, lawyers, business owners, educators, engineers, CEOs, politicians, artists, accountants, musicians, dentists, scientists, radiologists, nurses, psychologists, sociologists, activists, entrepreneurs, leaders, Black millionaires, Black billionaires. When I look around this room, I see nothing short of Black excellence. Class of 2025, we came, we persevered, we proved our resilience. Congratulations to the unstoppable, unshakable class of 2025. We did it. We did it, and here we are. Thank you.
Let's give Rocky one more round of applause. That was an amazing speech. One of the things he said that I really feel like crystallizes where we are today is that those of you all sitting down, all of you all graduating Black Spartans today, we have no idea who you're going to become, but we know you all are going to become and already are and going to be even more special, right? Like, you all are the future of where we're headed, and so many dreams will be realized throughout this path. And to Rocky's point, you've already accomplished so many hard things that even when hard things come forward in your way next, you'll be able to push through them and meet that moment because you already have. Rocky, very inspirational words. Thank you again. And I'm serious, you got to come back because I really do want my rematch. I can't just sit there with the L on my record. Next, we are going to transition to our keynote speaker. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Babatunde Anatelli Jr. Babatunde, or Tunde Anatelli Jr. as we call him, joined the construction industry after receiving his Bachelor's of Science in Civil Engineering from San Jose State University in 2013. During his tenure, he served in leadership roles with the Black Alliance of Scientists and Engineers, MESA, and fan favorite Alpha Phi Alpha Epsilon Mu chapter. All right, okay, not as much this time. Okay, we'll get there. He brings over a decade of operating within construction teams, and currently serves as the Vice President of Operations for Core Builders, a South Bay multi-generational general contractor firm. In his role, he is responsible for leading project operations from design through completion, operational risk management, and mentoring team members through their career journey. And outside of his operations, he is passionate about DEI within the construction workforce, specifically senior and executive leadership. Tunde is currently serving on the board of directors for Associated General Contractor of California, chair for the AGC California Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Steering Committee, and was honored as 40 Under 40 award recipient from the Silicon Valley Business Journal in 2023. Tunde takes pride in positively impacting the community and helping others reach their goals. Let's give a huge round of applause to Mr. Babatunde Onadeli Jr.
Roll 6. There might be one or two more of those in here, so bear with us. Good afternoon, family. My name is Babatunde Onadeli Jr., and it's a blessing and honor to be here with you all today, celebrating your achievement on graduating from one of the top public universities in the nation, the San Jose State University. This is the 43rd annual Black Commencement, affectionately known as, during my time, Black Grad, which celebrates Black excellence and academic achievements and the culture at SJSU. I want to extend a thank you to my Chandras Watkins and the BLOC for this opportunity to speak to you this afternoon and be one of many to welcome you to the proud legacy of Black alumni of San Jose State University. You didn't get to be here where you are today alone, and neither did I. The Oxford Dictionary defines culture as customs, arts, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or social group. When I sat with this topic in preparation for today, I couldn't help but reflect on how the culture has supported me in my journey to where I am today, and why it is so important to continue to pay it forward. Again, my name is Babatunde Oluwatosin Onadeli Jr., which translates to Father returns home and God is worthy of worship. Named after my father, who was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, until immigrating here in California in his early 20s. Like many immigrants before him, to assimilate, he took on his American name, Tony. Now, it wasn't always cool to be Nigerian despite how we all feel today. So, like my father at the time, I saw nothing wrong with making the decision to go by Bob in middle school. It didn't help that the teachers, the doctors, first encounters butchered my name for years. But when I came to San Jose State, I made the decision to go by Babatunde, or Tunde, as my late mother called me. I wanted to be Babatunde, I no longer wanted to be Bob. The change in what I answered to was subtle but powerful. Little did I know that reclaiming what was mine all along was the beginning of my journey. Take a moment and think about something that you've reclaimed and how it's changed the trajectory of your journey, which was led to you here today. From day one, I knew I wanted to be a civil engineer, or get a degree in civil engineering, the financial stability being a strong motivator. I also wanted to prove to myself I could do it. In high school, I was an average, at best, math student, so I knew that my path wouldn't be easy. My freshman year at SJSU was easy. However, the new level of freedom I experienced being away from home for the first time caused me to lose focus. The lack of a daily routine, optional attendance, and professors not assigning homework, only quizzes and midterms, was detrimental to my early years. As my grades started to slip, I knew something had to change. That semester, an upperclassman named Elias Asegid came to my lecture hall and introduced me to an organization on campus called BASE, or the Black Alliance of Scientists and Engineers. He told me all the ways it was helping him grow, from gaining internships, scholarships, and networking. The greatest thing BASE did for me was introduce me to like-minded science, engineering, and business students who all wanted to prosper, who were highly motivated, and refused to quit. Oh yeah, they were also Black. Being surrounded by people that looked like me showed me that I was not alone in this experience as a college student, dreaming of a bright future. I was not alone in struggling in calculus, working full-time, making lifelong friends, and making mistakes along the way. For me, BASE was a catalyst I needed to get back on track, and I will forever be grateful that they were there. In addition to BASE, I found a home in MESA, or the Minority Engineering Student Association, a dedicated space on the 3rd floor of the engineering building for first-generation engineering students. Similar to my experience with BASE, I found a collective of individuals from humble backgrounds looking to collaborate and break generational curses that would set them and future generations up for success. Fast forward 2 years, I was introduced to the first intercollegiate Greek letter fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Epsilon Mu chapter. As an Alpha, I'm a part of a legacy and culture based on the needs for brotherhood and service to others that was created by 7 founding jewels back in 1906. There is an immense amount of pride in sharing a legacy with MLK, Thurgood Marshall, Dr. Cornel West, and Mr. Cooler than the other side of the pillow himself, Stuart Scott. All those aforementioned gentlemen were cultural pioneers in their respective fields with commanding presence. I'm gonna have a moment of vulnerability here. Moving around campus, I had low confidence in myself, which manifested externally by crossing my arms or shrinking in certain environments. Not because I wasn't capable or qualified, but there was just an uncertainty of who I was. I will be internally grateful to my brothers because they held me accountable, championed my wins, spoke confidence into me, and helped me discover that, in fact, I was that guy. Since then, I have never crossed my arms or faded in any setting. For my remaining time at SJSU, our chapter hosted more than countless programs of promoting voting education, community building, mental health, and many more. Unbeknownst to me, this would be the second pillar of my cultural foundation at SJSU and beyond. I'm proud to say that I graduated from San Jose State University in 2013 with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. I attribute my academic success to my determination, but more importantly, the culture represented here at SJSU. BASE, Mesa, my EM brothers. I not only received a diploma, but gained an appreciation from my village, who championed me every step of the way. Being a part of culturally relevant organizations such as Mesa BASE and Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and others gave me the confidence and pride to present my authentic self in both college and beyond. See, the thing about culture is that it provides a safe space for you to belong. As you start your career, you'll have many experiences that'll test your mental fortitude and your desire to preserve or present within our culture. Like the times I had to correct a potential client who asked if he could call me Bob or Baba because it was easier for him to pronounce. Or the time when I had to introduce myself and was greeted with the response of, "Where are you from?" Fortunately, things like this are exactly what you were prepared for. Those 4, 5, and in my case, 6.5 years was made for this moment and beyond. Whether it was that essay that seemed never ending, or that group project that ended up consisting of me, myself, and I, where you had to drag somebody along because you weren't gonna let them keep you from your greatness. And if you ever find yourself overwhelmed or outmatched, remember that although this is your personal journey, it was not done in solitude, but with your friends, family, and many others rooting for you to succeed all along the way. So as you cross this stage today, cherish and embrace all the feelings: pride, happiness, anxiety, uncertainty, excitement, and whatever space you enter next into your life, remember that you have the privilege and responsibility of representing an entire culture. That weight may be uncomfortable for you at times, but it's a blessing because when you exceed, not if, but when you exceed and excel, you're illuminating paths for others, just as it was done for you. So don't look at this as a milestone, as the end, but something of beginning greater yet to unfold. Because it's not just you. It's the cultural pillars, seen and unseen, propelling you towards your purpose. Thank you.
Babatunde, thank you for those wonderful words. Let's give him one more round of applause. And if we think about what he said, in that there's going to be challenges to who you are personally, and it may feel like times there's a struggle to find your community, but your community is out there. Your community and your culture that you can lean into will always be there, even if it feels hard to find, like it is in San Jose, where it's only like 2.75% of us. But we're out there, and you can find us, and all of that will continue to support you on your journey. Thank you, Babatunde. All right, now we get to do some fun stuff. We get to celebrate our graduates. I know, it's what we came here for, right? All right, so we are going to start with any of our graduate students that are graduating. So I'm gonna ask them to stand and make their way to the side of the stage. And then I'm gonna ask Dr. Fuentes Martin, Dr. Law, Dr. Monica Allen, my Chandris, and Babatunde to stand so we can greet all our students. We stand, just move up just a little so I don't have to walk behind the stage. All right. And then we're gonna have our readers, and we're gonna make this happen. So let me just give a quick instruction. All right, if we have any doctoral students, I don't know if we have any doctoral students. Okay, we have the doctoral students. Can we have the doctoral student or students in front? All right. And then please hand your name card to the readers once you reach the stairs. And then graduates, please wait to be seated after everyone is back at their seat. All right, sometimes we struggle with this. I'm gonna read that one more time. Wait to be seated once everyone gets back to the seat. And then as we continue, then we'll continue with the presentation of graduates. And then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get started with our first name.
Dr. Deidris Burris.
Tanya Peoples. Tanya Peoples.
Tracy Walker. Jeremiah Lionberger.
Basil Saleh.
Kalia Bird.
Dante Duffel Steen.
Vivian Lee.
Anthony Gooch.
Tamika Austin.
Tamika Johnson.
Doria Roan.
Odiambo.
Let's give our graduating class of graduates one more huge round of applause. These are students that have completed additional time after their bachelor's degree to get their master's and their doctorate, which are huge accomplishments. Congratulations to our Black Spartan graduate class of 2025. All right. Now we're going to get to our undergraduate class of 2025, our bachelor's degree students.
Kahari Hayes.
Brianna Gordon.
Victoria McDowell.
Sheila Mesavusu.
Sienna Sky Fowler.
Grace Dekbu.
Meklit Melaku.
Sierra McCrae.
Alana Washington.
Imani Hayes.
Uchenna Ndigwe.
Abel Atsbaha.
Ty Ewell.
Jacinta Ayo.
Cole Mitchell.
Kyra Perry.
Alexis Williams.
Jana Bell.
Besserat and Demaria.
Jordan Patterson.
Victoria Gates.
Danielle Stickman. Annabelle Iacere. Tyrell Sturgis Kofer. Aaliyah Brannon. Olua Kemisola. Kaka. Kiera Simone Luke. Jalen Franklin. David Akoma. John Marumbire. Kadus Alemo. Chima Nokolo. Paloma Blue Hubbard. Nastasia Woods. Betania Beniam. Ada Ochuru. Rocky Anderson. David Eugene Wilson Jr. Kennedy Mayo. Jordan Levi. Brian Augustus McCrae. Elizabeth Partey. Arsema Johannes. Ma'aket Gebre Samuel. Kalkidon Tessema. Selamawit Katema. Amira Muhammad. Katera Perry. Cleophas Latimer. Talia Brown. Taylor Thomas. Imani Sanders. Jalen Scott. Callistus CJ Hillary Onwebu. Stephen Stewart. Moses Williams. Chanel Jarrett. Caleb Dowdell. Mark Pryor Jr.
All right, we're just gonna give it a second, let them get some pictures real quick. All right. Can we have all the graduates stand? Let's give it up one more time for our Black Spartan class of 2025. Big round of applause. Thank you all. You may be seated. Quick announcement before we go through with the rest of the program. Someone lost a wedding ring. So if anyone finds it, bring it to, who are we bringing it to? Just bring it to somebody over there. We'll figure out who it belongs to. I lost my wedding ring once, almost lost my wedding and everything else. So let's get it back. We want a happy marriage. All right. So if anyone finds a ring, please return it to somebody over there. All right, so now we are going to move forward. Now you all are officially, or will be officially, graduates when you go through the official ceremony. This is a graduation, but there's another one where they officially do the thing, which isn't this one, but we recognize y'all as graduates right now. But once all that other stuff happens, you all will officially be alumni of our institution. And as alumni, we want you all to hear from a couple organizations, a couple departments that represent our Black alumni and our Spartan alumni. So I'm going to call to the stage my friend and colleague, Sabrina Monet-Lamontagne, who works in university advancement, to give the charge to you all as Black Spartan alum. Sabrina, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Sabrina Monet-Lamontagne, and I serve as the Director of Leadership Annual Giving here at San Jose State University. I stand before you not only as a staff member, but also as a proud Black Spartan who once sat where you are now, filled with excitement, anticipation, and deep pride at this Black graduation celebration. Graduates, congratulations, you've made it. This is a culmination of your hard work, your resilience, and the support of those who walked beside you and those who came before you. This year's theme, Rooted in Culture, Rising with Purpose, speaks to something we all inherently know. We are here because of the deep roots laid by those who came before us. Roots made strong by struggle, by love, by faith, and by an unshakable belief in our potential. And now you rise. You rise with intention, you rise with vision, and you rise with purpose. As you step into this next chapter, I want to talk to you about something that carries the same spirit of purpose: giving. Giving of your time, your talent, and your treasure. Giving your time can be as simple and as powerful as showing up, coming back to campus, volunteer, show up for events that matter to our community. Even one conversation with a current student can plant a seed that changes everything for them. Giving of your talent means using what you've learned inside and outside of the classroom to lift others as you climb. Whether that's mentoring, sharing your story, or recruiting our students to work at your company or organization, your voice and your presence matter. Giving your treasure, whatever that looks like for you, can help ensure that future generations of Black Spartans have access to the same opportunities that helped you get here. As a scholarship recipient myself, I know how life-changing that support can be. Your generosity, no matter the size, can be a part of someone else's success story. I encourage you to consider supporting the programs, scholarships, or organizations here at SJSU that supported you. Even a gift of $20.25 in honor of your graduating class can make a difference. Each act of giving is a reflection of where you come from and a declaration of where you're going. Because being rooted in culture means we never forget who we are. And rising with purpose means that we take that foundation and build something greater, for ourselves, for our communities, and for those who will come after us. Congratulations again, class of 2025. I celebrate you. I look forward to seeing the impact that you'll make, and I can't wait to see how you lead, give, and grow from here. Go Spartans.
Thank you, Sabrina Monet. Next, we are going to have Mr. Milan Ballantyne from the Black Alumni Network come and give you some words about that network. But before Mr. Milan comes onto the stage, y'all have to realize Milan is a local legend and the de facto mayor of San Jose. Milan Ballantyne, one of Ebony's 2016 Power 100 People Choice Awardees, is the executive director of the African American Community Service Agency, an organization dedicated to providing quality educational, cultural, social, and recreational programs, services, and activities in order to perpetuate and strengthen African American identity, culture, values, traditions, knowledge, and family life. He earned a Master's of Public Administration from Golden Gate University and a Bachelor of Arts from San Jose State University. He continues to serve his community and his universities, helping to develop youth and mentor their educational pursuits. With the help of organizations such as the Tiger Woods Foundation, 100 Black Men of Silicon Valley, and Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. There it is. Let's welcome Mr. Milan Ballantyne to the stage from the Black Alumni Network.
All right, can everybody stand to their feet? If you are able to stand on your feet, because somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody wasn't able to come out of the hospital today, but all of you are here. So what we're gonna do for the class of 2025 is we're about to make some noise in here. Let's give the graduates some love. I can't hear you. A little louder in the back. All right, take your seats. Graduates, please stay standing. Because anytime you get love, graduates, you have to give it back. Because every person that supported you, whether that was on campus, your family, your extended family, give them some love back, graduates. All right, now take your seats because we are so proud of you. My name is Milan Ballantyne, and I currently serve as the co-chair of the Black Alumni Network. The Black Alumni Network was established in 2014. And while we stand here today to congratulate you, I remember when I was in your seat. I was the co-chair of my Black graduation, the 27th African American Commencement. So when we talk about being rooted in culture and rising in purpose, I have to remind you, graduates, of the history in which you all are now partaking in. Whether it be what is happening right now with African American history in the United States of America, you are to take these degrees and go out there and change the world. You will join notable alumni, Black alumni such as Dr. Harry Edwards, John Carlos and Tommy Smith, Valerie Coleman Morris, one of the first syndicated anchors on CNN, Christopher Darden, attorney at law, or James Jones, former wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, or maybe Molly Q. Ford, senior vice president at Salesforce, or even Boozy Brunch. Y'all know Boozy Brunch, right? She's an alum. Or maybe if you've seen the movie Sinners. Anybody seen Sinners? Cornbread is an alum of San Jose State University. Come outside, smoke, come outside. I'm here today to encourage you to not just walk through those doors and take your degrees with you. You must give back to this university. When we talk about giving back in time or supporting our sister, my Chandris, by contributing dollars to the BLOC, Whether you stop by and share with them what your professional field has taught you or what you have done with your degrees is truly up to you. You are the hope that our ancestors could not have imagined but were imagining. Remember, graduates, they were stolen from a place and brought somewhere without our native tongue and language. Remember, graduates, we were ripped apart and taken all over the world, but yet we are here with degrees and the ability to see far beyond our neighborhoods. The Black Alumni Network is here to remind you, don't be selfish with your degree. Elevate the community in which you were raised. Go back and help mama with her budget so that she doesn't have to remain in poverty. And when we talk about reparations, don't act like you can't get involved, because reparations was just passed in Evanston, Illinois, which means that it can happen in your neighborhood, my neighborhood, and the future generations of our community. When you leave here, go to www.sjsu.edu/alumni. Look for the opportunities if you're going on to graduate school for scholarships. Look for the career resources. If you are hiring, recruit San Jose State alumni. I am an employer that hires a lot of San Jose State alumni. If you own a business, you can actually promote that through the university. You can also get discounts on hotels. Some of you are staying here, might not have got the discount, but the next time we see you back, get the discount. There are a lot of opportunities to make sure that you benefit from being an alumni from this great institution. And the last thing that as Black alumni want to remind you on behalf of myself and Carol R. Dixon, my co-chair, is make sure that you have a mentor, somebody that can mentor you in the area or field in which you would like to go in, that can guide you. Make sure that you have a coach, somebody that can be real with you and help you through the various steps that you need to take to achieve your goal. And finally, get yourself a sponsor. A sponsor will speak your names in rooms because, like those classrooms that you were in, you often found yourself by yourself. But yet, like Maya Angelou said, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. Because we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. And we are now going to stand on the shoulders of all of you. Congratulations to the 43rd class of 2025. Go on and be great.
We also like to call him Reverend Milan Ballantyne. Let's give Milan a round of applause. Make sure you all invest in the Black Alumni Network so that the next wave of Black Spartans can see you all and learn from you all and be encouraged and inspired by your journeys. All right. Next, I get a chance to welcome the chair of the Public Health and Recreation Department, my friend, Dr. Monica Allen, to the podium for some closing remarks as we get ready to celebrate the class one last time. So let's get ready to party. See, that's the energy I need. It's energy I like. That's why I came here today. Let's welcome Dr. Allen to the stage for our closing remarks.
Thank you, Jamal. And thank you, our honored guest and speaker, Tunde. Thank you, my Chandras. San Jose State leadership, and you, SJSU graduates of 2025, I'm delighted to be here with you. And to close this program celebrating SJSU Black graduates of 2025. At this time of your transition, I can't help but think about the fact that once again, there's great change in our country and it doesn't seem to be in the right direction. Many in our community are experiencing direct threats and significant harm. Nearly everyone is facing great uncertainty as federal policies and norms shift rapidly. Many areas of our society are experiencing unprecedented attacks, making it apparent that your thoughtful and committed work in whatever your field of study is more important than ever. At its core, the Black experience has always been about social change. It's in our DNA to work for an equitable and just society. You chose as part of your theme, Rising with Purpose. And that tells me that you're aware that you're not just receiving your degree this week, you're stepping up and into your calling. And while all of this may seem daunting, I want you to remember something that you take with you, a final gift from the Black staff and faculty at SJSU. all of our congratulations for your achievements, all of our pride in your accomplishments, and all of our well wishes for your futures. It's been our pleasure and our honor to have had you on campus with us at SJSU. We are so pleased to have been with you on this part of your journey. And I want to remind you that your journey with us is not over. As alumni, you are now a permanent part of the Black Spartan community with a legacy that runs deep and a future that stretches wide. You're never alone. We look forward to supporting you and celebrating with you every step of your way. Beautiful, brilliant Black graduates of 2025, you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. You stand on their shoulders, and as you move on to the next chapter of your lives, I know that you'll continue to make them and us so proud. Congratulations again, and be well.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Allen. Now we get a chance to do something that we do every year when we close out our ceremony. So I'm going to ask the graduates to stand. I'm going to ask those of you all on the stage if you want to come to the front. And I'm going to ask the DJ to hit the music. Y'all know the song? Sing along with us. Keep the music going. Congratulations, class of 2025. Keep the music going. Start us up, man. We were clean. That was good. Let's get the song back going so we can get out of here. There it is.